Alright, so after the absolutely swamp-induced emotional damage from last episode, I decided it was finally time to prepare properly, because my base was starting to lag like crazy, and the last thing I need is one random dino spawning inside my walls and turning half of my tames into a memory. So I started cryopodding most of my creatures just to keep things safe and clean up the base and, just less lag. And less movement, less chances of Ark deciding to ruin my day, yada yada yada. I wanted to start the cryopodding stuff and I went to start with my kangaroos. And for some reason I just couldn't cryopod them. I'm sitting there like, why is this not working? Did I misclick? Is this a bug? Is Ark doing Ark things again? And then I remembered. There was an update that disabled cryopodding for certain creatures, which means the rules are just gonna have to stay. So instead, I cryopodded the rest of my tames. Not all, I left the main characters out because, of course, they have aura. I put the rest of the tames that I cryopodded inside my storage boxes. And after all of that, I started preparing the hatchery area inside my base. Sorry about that, but my mouth is just full of saliva when I talk. Okay, anyways. So I did the whole preparation stuff off camera because I was missing a lot of materials and I'm pretty sure nobody wants to watch me hit rocks for like 20 minutes straight, or actually it was even more, so just boring footage. I didn't want to include it. So after getting everything I needed and finished up the hatchery, it was finally time. Dimorphodon breeding. Now, I didn't want to go overboard because even a small imprinted flock of these things can absolutely destroy everything and it's just terrifying. So I bred a few of them, waited for them to grow up, and once they were ready, I added them all into a creature group and whistled them to follow me. Now, some of them walked out of the door like normal creatures, and others decided the wall was a better option. So now they are stuck inside my base, inside the wall. Which meant I had to demolish part of it just to set my own birds free. Architecture at its finest. Of course, the father of the entire group, finally, decided he wanted to come with us on our first adventure, so I took him along with the flock, while the mothers stayed safe at home. Responsible parenting. Now, the plan was to go around the map and find some Dinos, because eventually I'm gonna need an army if I want to take on the bosses. So we went searching and searching and searching, and I found everything that wasn't a Dino. But honestly, I didn't even mind, because now I had my own little murder flock following me around the map. Anything we came across just got erased from existence. And yeah, by the end of it, I thought, I decided it was time to go back to the swamp. The same swamp that killed me multiple times last episode, the same swamp that took everything from me. Yeah, that swamp. And as if the game wanted to set the mood, it started raining. Dark skies, swamp noises, my dimorph army behind me. It was revenge time. So instead of running in myself, like the victim I was last time, I stopped at a safe distance, looked at the swamp, looked at my dimorphodons, and simply whistled them to aggressive. And then I just sat back and watched. And oh my, it was beautiful. Snakes gone, sarcos deleted, coprals pulverized, random swamp creatures that looked at me funny absolutely evaporated. Anything that even moved just got swarmed instantly. It wasn't even a fight, it was a public execution. All the chaos, all the deaths, all the emotional damage from last episode repaid in full. And the best part, I didn't even have to move. I was just standing there in the rain, watching my flying piranhas absolutely dismantle the entire biome like it was their 9-to-5 job. And honestly, very relaxing. Swamp therapy hits different when you're not the one dying. So that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out!